I've been collecting clue scrolls for the last 178 days, running around all of RuneScape opening thousands of clues along the way, all while saving every master casket that I've received, so that one day I can open them all at once. My goal is to get the Bloodhound Pet, and maybe get some of the most expensive items in the game. That day is today. I finally get to open up my 500 master caskets. Hey, how's it going everyone, and welcome to my 500 master casket opening video. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this for a long time now, and trust me, so have I. By the way, hope you guys like the intro. But before we start, I need to answer some potential questions people are going to have on how I collected these master clues, what implings did I open, how much did I spend on them, how much gold I got back, and if I profited overall from doing all of this. So, I'm about to answer some of those questions right now. So let's start off with the medium clues. In total, I completed about 5,000 medium clue scrolls, and the way I collected these were from buying 127,000 eclectic impling jars. In total, I spent about 299.7 million gold for these, for an average price of about 2,360 gold each. And if you're wondering how I got these so cheap, that's because 2 weeks after the Trailblazer League started last year, prices for all imps crashed, so I took advantage of that and bought a bulk amount while they were at their lowest price. And after selling all the loot earned back from these, I ended up making just over 1 billion gold. I got very lucky and received 25 ranger boots from the 5,000 mediums I opened, amongst all the other drops as well, and so this means that in total I profited 721.3 million gold just from medium clues alone. Moving on to hard clues, in total, I opened about 5,000 hard clue scrolls as well, and I did a combination of opening nature impling jars as well as magpie impling jars for all of my hard clues. In total, I opened about 392,749 nature impling jars and spent about 1.3 billion gold on nature imps alone, with an average price per imp of about 3,358 gold each. In total, after selling all the loot earned from the nature imps, I got back about 920 million gold from the impling loot alone. Same thing with the magpie implings. I opened about 56,606 of them and spent just over 1 billion gold for these as well, for an average price of about 18,265 gold each. And after selling all the loot earned back from the magpie impling jars, I got about 857.9 million gold back from selling all the impling loot. So when we combine the two total values of all those nature imps and the magpie implings, and in total I spent about 2.3 billion gold on the impling jars themselves, got about 1.7 billion of that gold back just from the impling loot alone, at a loss of 574.8 million gold. When you combine everything, and after selling all the hard casket loot that I got, I received back 719.4 million gold from the hard casket loot. So adding everything all up from the nature impling jars, the magpie impling jars, the loot from the hard caskets, in total I profited 144.5 million gold. So just looking at that number right there, comparing it to the medium clues, I made much more gold from medium clues alone, and I would have made more money from the hard clues if I did not do any magpie implings at all. So in conclusion, one, we opened a total amount of 576,355 implings, and that's including all the ones included for 5,000 mediums and 5,000 hard clues. And when you combine the profits from both of those, we are at currently 865.8 million gold profit. Okay, so before we actually open up the master caskets, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the collection log here, because I know a lot of people are going to be interested in seeing what I've gotten. So far I've only gotten one master clue completed on the account, and that was completely by accident probably about 5 months ago or so. When I started this grind, I accidentally opened up one master clue casket, so that was kind of unfortunate. But either way, one master completed on the account. Obviously everything is going to be from other clues that we've done, like the 2 third age that we've gotten and the gilded pieces, but I have gotten 0 uniques in the master clue collection log, so hopefully when we start opening them we can knock off a few. But obviously hopefully I can get the pet, and it would be really nice to get something like the third age pickaxe, the druidic top or bottom. The third age bow I think is worth a decent amount. But there's the collection log. I will check back here after the opening so you guys can see everything that I get afterwards and see what the difference is and how many uniques I get from opening the 500 masters. So that's the collection log right now. Let's continue. Oh, by the way, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, as it greatly helps my video get recommended to others. I definitely appreciate it. And if you'd like to watch me live stream on Twitch, be sure to click the link down below. Okay. All right. I'm happy. That's cool. Oh, okay, a third age ring. That's new. Holy shit, what? Whoa, wait, hold the fuck up. Oh my god, I fucking got him. Wait, hold up. How do you do this thing again? I literally forgot. Oh, thank God. Thank God. All right, so, well, I hope that you guys liked the opening today, and as you can see here, I do have a friend, so I'm very excited that I was finally able to get the Bloodhound Pet after so many months of this grind. I know that I probably could have gotten it a lot earlier, but I'm really happy that I made it into a grind of, what it was. Saving the caskets for 6 months was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to have done that. The stream was amazing. For those of you who were actually watching me live during the opening, it was crazy. I had like about 3,000 viewers at one point, which is insane for me. Never happened before. The chat was moving so fast, but I just want to appreciate all of you being here along the road, whether you just watch on YouTube or my Twitch or anywhere. I appreciate all of you, but let's get into the good stuff right here. I know you guys want to see the collection log. Let's take a look at the clue tab and master clues. There we are. We actually obtained 50 of 94 total uniques in the Master Treasure Trails section, and as you can see, we ended up getting 2 pets, so that was crazy to see. I'm glad that I got this way earlier than I expected. To be honest, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna actually get the pet, let alone 2 chances at getting the pet there. And of course, the big ticket item that we did get in terms of value was the 3rd Age Cloak. So in just a little bit, we're about to see how much this is worth, or how much it sells for in the Grand Exchange. And of course, we got the 3rd Age Ring, which I expected. If you don't know, this 3rd Age Ring is a drop rate of 1 in 40 from the Mimic, which we did get it from there, so that one was pretty expected. Scrolling down a little bit more, we did end up getting several items on the mega rare table, with Gilded as well. We got ourselves a Gilded D-Hive Vambraces, Gilded Pickaxe, which I kind of wish that was the 3rd Age pickaxe, but oh well, I'll take what I can get. It's new on the collection log, so I'm happy about that. We also got a Gilded Axe, and if you don't know, the Bucket Helm G is also on the mega rare drop table, so we ended up getting that as well. Pretty exciting because it's new for the collection log, and just happy about that. We also got a ton of ornament kits. We got a few of the God Sword ones. We didn't get the Sarah one, but we did end up getting some the Occult, Torture, Anguish, Dragon Defender ornament kits, and Tormented. The Dragon ones aren't worth too much, but we did miss out on getting the Kite Shield and the Plate Body for the Dragon ornament kits, but that's okay. Scrolling down, we got the full set of Samurai. We're missing the Gloves of Darkness. Okay, never mind. We got a lot of darkness pieces I noticed along the way, and we did end up getting 2 Anku pieces as well. These are actually one of the more rarer sets to get from Master Clues, I think, along with Mummies. I gotta check the drop rates on those, but we've got a lot of things. Ended up getting the full set of these hoods right here. Lots of masks. Did it? Oh, I didn't even know there was an eye patch on this, but I guess we missed that. So, few LL Gods, 2 Obsidian Capes, and all that kind of stuff. Either way, 50 out of 94 uniques done out of 501 Master Clues completed. If you didn't know, I did accidentally open 1 Master Clue several months ago at the start of this grind, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But either way, happy with the turnout here. Gonna make a lot of money, or I've definitely already made some money. And if we go over here to the bank, I can show you the tab over here. So obviously we kept all the purple sweets from basically all the clues that we did. The firelighters, they're not worth much. I just thought it would be fun to stack them up and see how much I can get them to. Same thing with the teleports. These are worth a lot more than the firelighters. And as you can see here, this is everything that we received from the Masters. Seeds, dragon items, bolts over here, wines of Zamorak, all the uniques down here, all the ornament kits. I will keep a few of these on my own items, like the Torture, Anguish, Tormented, and the Occult ornament kits. I'm going to keep one of those each for myself, for my items, and then sell the remaining amount. Down here, you got some more uniques in the pages, and there's a big ticket items, the Bucket Helm, Gilded Kite Shield, which we actually did get a duplicate of, the Gilded Axe, Pickaxe, Gilded Vambraces, 3rd Age Cloak, and the 3rd Age Ring. So overall, again, really happy with it. I'm going to be selling everything in this tab. It looks like it's going to sell for about 716 mil. Not sure how accurate that's going to be. Hopefully it's at least still over 700 mil, but I'm going to go ahead and go to the Grand Exchange, sell everything here, and show you what we get back. Oh, by the way, for those of you curious, I did end up getting 38 mimics total out of the 500 master caskets that I opened. And if you don't know, master clues have a chance of 1 in 15 to receive a mimic in return. So we got really lucky there. Unfortunately, the only notable drop that we got from the mimics was the third age ring, which is still pretty cool because it's the first one we got, so it's new to the collection log, but no luck there after that. Okay, so just to show you guys the big ticket item that we got earlier from the opening, the third Age Cloak, it said it was about 180 mil or so, but I put it in for 250 mil, and it looks like it sold for way more than I thought it was. Actually, 251.6 mil. So I'll take it. It's a cool thing to get. I don't really want it. I have other things that I would rather get than keep that. But that brings the total price to just about 671.5 mil for the master casket opening total. There are a few items over here that were not selling, not even for 1 gold each. So, those don't really count, I suppose. But either way, that's way more than I expected, and I'm very, very happy with those results. Oh, actually, I totally forgot. I did mention earlier that I am going to be keeping one of these ornament kits each for my own items, and I did decide to keep the seeds right here for farming because I do want to go for the farming pet over time. So I figured, since I got these seeds from the opening, I'll just keep them, and of course the food for bossing. So if we add that up, we get about 706.8 mil almost, so not too bad. Didn't quite reach the 716 mil value that the GE tracker said in the bank tab, but either way, this is still really, really good, and I'm still happy with the results here. So just to recap from the beginning of the video, the total profit that I've made from 5,000 medium and 5,000 hard clues was about 865.8 mil, and the total amount that we got back from selling the loot from our 500 master caskets, as well as all the purple sweets and the teleports that we received from those medium and hard clues, as well as the 500 master caskets, we got back 706.8 million gold almost. So if you don't include all the purple sweets and the teleports we got from the medium or hard clues, the total amount that we got back from the master caskets alone was about 571 million gold. So when you add the profits made from all the medium clues, all the hard clues I've done, and the 500 master clues that we just opened, we profited a total amount of 1.4 billion gold, just a little bit over that. And I did get pretty lucky overall, I think, but keep in mind that there are third age items worth over 2 billion gold each alone, like the third age pickaxe, the druidic top, and the druidic bottom. So I could have made way more if I was even luckier, but again, not complaining. I got my pet and I made a lot of gold along the way. Let's talk about some of the notable drops from the opening that we received. The first one being the Anku helmets, or the mask, right at number 70 completed, which is pretty cool. I believe the drop rate for any Anku piece is about 1 in 13,000, just under that, I believe. So pretty cool to see. And right after that, basically 5 caskets later, we got ourselves the Anku leggings worth about almost 9 mil, which is pretty cool to see. Again, these are pretty rare to get, and to get them so close back to back to each other is pretty cool. And then coming in at casket number 81, the most expensive item that we received was the third age cloak. It said at the time the value was about 181 mil. I later sold this for about 250 mil, which is pretty good, much better than that. However, at the recording of this video, the price of these are selling at just around 340 mil, so I lost a lot of money there. If I just waited a few days, I would have been able to sell it for like 60-70 million more, but it's okay. It's free 250 mil that I sold it for, so I'm happy with that. Right after that, we got ourselves the third age ring, which is actually not too rare. I got it from a mimic, and if you don't know, the drop rate for the third age ring is about 1 in 40 from the mimic itself, and considering I did kill 38 mimics the whole time, it was pretty expected, and I wasn't surprised at all to get this. Right after that, it may not look like anything, but right there at the bottom, you see the 50 noted herbs, which are actually 50 noted torstal herbs, which is on the mega rare drop table, and it's considered a miss. So basically, this could have been gilded, this could have been third age, it could have been something better than torstals, but we got torstals. And after that, our next notable drop came at number 221, being the Bloodhound Pet. This is the one thing I was most looking forward to getting, and I got it. So overall, I am completely happy at this point. Ecstatic, and you know, whatever came after this was just bonus. And then right after that, we got ourselves a duplicate Anku helmet. Not too bad. I wish it was a different one for the collection log, but either way, it was worth about 6 mil, so pretty happy again with that. And then after that, at 258, we get ourselves our first gilded piece, which is the Gilded Axe. Not too bad again, brand new for our collection log, worth about 5 mil. And then we also get our second gilded piece at 320, worth about 5.8 million gold, is the Gilded Black Vambraces. And at 327, our second mega rare drop table miss, which is the Bucket Helm. I know some people like this for fashions. Okay, it's still cool. It's worth about 2.5 mil for that whole clue, so you know, I definitely sold it for at least something. However, I consider it a miss, but the good thing about it was that it was new for the collection log, so pretty happy still. And a lot of people are going to be mad at me about this one, so if you're currently hunting the Bloodhound Pet and you're dry, or you have more clues done than I do, I apologize, but we got ourselves a duplicate Bloodhound Pet at 422. The Twitch chat went crazy over this, and I didn't even realize it until I opened the next casket, and I just saw the chat spamming with second pet, blah blah blah. It was hilarious. Again, I'm sorry for those who are hunting the pet and don't have it yet, and if I could give you this one, I would. Our next gilded piece came at 460 with a duplicate gilded kite shield, still worth some money, can't complain. It came with an ornament kit, but it was a duplicate. Would have been nice for if it was new, but oh well. And then this last gilded piece actually stung a little bit. It's a Gilded Pickaxe. Don't get me wrong, it was brand new for the collection log, didn't have it before, so pretty happy with it. However, the one third age item I wanted to get for myself was the third age pickaxe, and getting the gilded one, which was the next best thing, you know, after the you know, third age pickaxe, was this one. It kind of hurts, but it's still pretty cool. I wish it was the third age one, not because the third age pickaxe is worth a lot, but I genuinely think that the third age pickaxe looks cool. Would have been nice to get, but you know, again, can't complain. Overall, I was completely spooned with this opening, and again, I should probably never complain again. On a side note, one thing that I actually find really cool is our ranks on the high scores for all the clue scrolls combined. You can look at it. I am currently ranked 76 with 10,545 clues completed, rank 164 with 5,000 medium clues completed, rank 9 with 5,000 hard clues completed, which is really cool. I have more goals with hard clues in the future, so stay tuned with that. I only have 44 elite clues completed. I'll probably go ahead and get 200 of those completed for the heavy casket one day, but I'll work on that, you know, over time. And then with master clues, we are ranked 193 with 501 completed, which I think is pretty cool. I think I could do a lot better than that, but time will tell. And also, if we take a look at our mimics, we have currently we are ranked 44 with 40 mimics completed, which I think is pretty cool. Again, I think that's one thing that I can improve on and get higher ranks in the future. Again, I want to thank everyone who has been watching me do clues for the last 6 months, either here on YouTube, on Twitch, or both. It definitely means a lot to me, and I really appreciate all of you taking time out of your days to watch my content. So, the question now is, what's next? Well, that's pretty simple. I now have 3 pets in the game, but there are 45 more pets to get. I have a lot of work to do for sure, but my next goal immediately is slowly working on maxing my account. I would like to get that done sooner rather than later. I don't have too much more to go, although I do have some slow skills that I need to get out of the way, but I also want to start getting into bossing, and the very first pet that I want to go for is Hydra. I also want to start getting into raids, learning chambers, and theater blood, since I haven't done any of that stuff in a long time. But the main thing I want to get for myself to start pet hunting and bossing is a twisted bow. Luckily, with the profits that I made from my clue scrolls, I can actually afford one now. So I've already bought one. It actually sold for about 1.1 billion gold almost. Oh, I actually got 1.4 million gold back, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I finally have my own twisted bow in the game. This is going to help me a lot, and I'm really excited that I was finally able to get this after all the clues. This was the main goal. I also have other gear for raiding and all that kind of stuff that I'm going to be getting into, but be prepared. There's a lot of bossing on the way. And if you take a look at my inventory here, we have one Master Casket. And oh, nope, not opening it just yet because that's right, guys. We're going to stack 500 Master Caskets again.